x, y becomes the opposite of y, x in a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation. That's a mouthful right there. But okay, so we're going counterclockwise. Rotate the given point counterclockwise 90 degrees. First, you want to figure out which way is counterclockwise. Well, the clock goes this way, so we're going to go the opposite of that. It's going to go 90 degrees. And I'm just going to follow what it says up here. So my original coordinate, as it has been for the last 2 videos, is -2, 3. Now watch what I do. For A prime, x, y becomes the opposite of y. Notice that x and y change positions. So I'm going to take -2, 3, and I'm going to switch them. 3, -2. But that's not the only thing that happens. Not only do I change the positions of x and y, so xy becomes yx, I also have to take the opposite of y right here. See that? So I'm going to apply a negative to the 3. The opposite of positive 3 is -3. Let's graph this coordinate now. A prime is going to be at -3, -2. Right there. And that is A prime. You just performed a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation through the center of rotation, which is the origin, always for us. And notice, check this out. I don't know if I showed this to you before. I know I didn't. This is a 90-degree angle right here. If you draw a line here and a line there, what we have is a nice little 90 right there. So we basically just turned this point and rotated it 90 degrees off by a little bit. See that? And it rotated. That's how you do it. It's so cool. Okay, well, I think it's cool. Now let's see if we go the other direction. xy becomes y opposite of x in a 90-degree clockwise rotation. So we're going to rotate the given point clockwise, so we're going around the clock this way. Let's start with A. I should be using black right now to be consistent. A is at -2, 3 again. And let's just do it by what it says. A prime. Notice that they switch places again. xy becomes y, -x. So I'm going to switch the places of 3 and -2. Okay. xy becomes yx. And this time we take the opposite of x. Well, x is negative. So now we got to make it positive. So the coordinate that I'm going to graph is 3, 2. 3, 2. That is A prime. It is at 3, 2. You have just performed a 90-degree clockwise rotation about the origin. So the origin is our center rotation, like always. And if you draw a line like this and then to the image, what you have is a 90-degree angle. Therefore, the 90-degree rotation of A from quadrant, it was in 2, and it moved to quadrant 1. Remember how we talked about in the other video how if you're doing a 90-degree rotation, you're moving from one quadrant to the other. Okay, just as we are here. Now here's something that wasn't in the song. You're welcome. But it is something we need to know. So you could sing it if you wanted to. X, y becomes the opposite x, opposite y in a 100. Yeah, there's too much to say. That's probably why I left it out. But here's what happens in a 180-degree rotation. Okay, we don't need to know if it's clockwise or counterclockwise, as before mentioned in 8.G.3. We just know it's going to end up 2 quadrants away over here. And let's track the coordinate. A is at -2, 3. Are you doing this with me? You better be doing this with me. I mean, come on now, write down your notes. It looks like we're just going to take the opposite of both. So A prime is going to be the opposite of x. They don't change positions this time. Look, x, y, but we do take the opposite. So the opposite of -2 is +2, and the opposite of -y, or 3, is -3. So let's graph that coordinate to -3. 1, 2, -3. There's A prime. It is at 2, -3. We have just done a 180-degree rotation. It's pretty evident if you hold on. First of all, you look at the center, and you draw a line. Look at how those line up. That's because a straight line is 180 degrees.
or line segment. So we went 180 degrees like that, and we wound up right there. And you can go either direction if you want. Whoopsie, not a great circle, but you get the point. 180 degree rotation, you move 2 quadrants away, and that's what we look like, and it doesn't matter which way you go.